Hello, everybody. Uh, Welcome to the Poor Decision Podcast. We're on episode 19. We're almost to the 20 burger. Yeah, crazy. We've been doing this long. But anyways, how are you all doing today? Hope you're having an amazing day. It's me, your boy, Truth 55, and I am joined here with my lovely co-host, Jet Kamikaze,
It is media legend. I'm in here.
and the owner of Satan himself, Young Shactus.
Shalom.
How you guys doing today?
Uh, we out here surviving.
I'm cold. That's all I got for you.
Why are you cold?
'Cause it's cold here. I'm cold.
You know what? Get you a blanket, dog. I stay with the blanket.
The man, he finally went up a little north. He not ready for it, bro.
Hell,
Are you really from the north, bro, or
hell
are you
yeah.
semi from the north?
I was like, bro, you sure you from New York?
Where your Tim's at? I know you got them.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't owned a pair of Tims in like 8 years.
Bro, I have a pair of Timbs. How the hell?
You live in Florida. Why do you own Tim?
Exactly. That's my point. But anyways, um, so yeah, I'm starting off per usual. What are you guys drinking today?
Today is a simple day. I went and got the rest of these Trulies out of my car from my trunk. They were in my trunk since Saturday because I died in Florida, Georgia. So I literally got like a whole pack of Trulies left.
Mm,
So
it be like
I
that.
think
I hope you put them in the fridge.
oh yeah. I put them in the fridge last night, bro. They was.
I'm just checking.
Hey, well, when I was streaming, I was popping them open when it was warm and pouring them in some, ice cup. So
Oh,
that
on
was last
Sunday?
night. No, that was last night.
Oh,
Sunday, what was I doing Sunday at? Oh no, Sunday, bro. I was just trying to come back alive.
oh, oh, it'd be like that.
Yeah, I
Uh,
survived though. I rallied.
mm-mm. Well, Shaq, what did you do? Or what are you drinking?
I'm drinking some ginger ale, and on the side I have a glass of whiskey.
Oh, look at you. I'm so
Yeah.
proud.
I'm stress drinking because I bombed a test yesterday. So
Oh, shit.
yeah, it'd be like that.
Hate to see it. Well, you know what? You'll do better on the next one. But,
Hope so.
for me, I am drinking, um, Yingling, because, the kid's chilling. Um,
Yes.
yeah. So, well, this wasn't on the thing, but I kind of want to ask you guys, what do you guys dress up for Halloween?
The only Halloween anything I did was Halloween yoga, and we were Ninja Turtles. So yeah,
Oh, which one were you?
Michelangelo, my favorite one. So.
Eh, respectable.
Just the correct choice.
No, Rafi's the correct choice.
Mm, I guess.
So, Chris, what were you?
I I was just a drunk guy out there, in the streets. I was Purge Stitch,
Hmm.
you know. Yeah, it all blends together. But no, I was a Purge Stitch, so I had my Purge mask on with my Stitch ears, and I was out there vibing.
That's pretty cool. I did see the picture. That actually was kind of tough.
The lights on the face blink.
Hmm.
They like go at a slow strobe, and then they go at a very fast. It doesn't really like. I wouldn't do it like that for a long time, but it doesn't like really like mess with you like visibility wise. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to talk about like long term wise. But
Hmm. Yeah.
So I was just out there. So it was like, hey, I gotta get a drink. Mask coming off.
Mhm. Yeah.
First, I went over to my friend's house, and the first thing his wife tries to do was hug me. Goes right into my spikes. He said,
Oof.
"Oh, I didn't know they were real." I was like, "What? What do you mean? They're sticking out of me. They're real."
Well, was she bleeding after
Right.
that shit?
Nah,
Oh,
nah,
okay.
I don't think so. But she was wearing red, so she could have been. But I don't know.
Mhm. she's bleeding out. You're like, she's fine. Look, her dress doesn't even have any problems.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So I was
S-
on them.
mm.
So what were you, sir?
Okay, so I had two different costumes. So my friend had a mullet, so I decided that I was gonna be like uh a trailer park like trashy Joe Dirt. And so I had like the America headband, the Bud Light with like the koozie and stuff. And that was Saturday night. And then Sunday night I was Riku from organization Riku in his Organization 13 costume, which there's a picture in Discord for that one as well. But I'm having Justin take a look at them, see what kind of fancy stuff he can do with them. Cause Justin was the one who did me and Kevin's pictures, um, the Akatsuki ones.
Yeah.
So having him go and play with them on his free time.
Uh,
But yeah, so I had two costumes. One cost me zero
okay.
dollars. The other one, well, it cost me whatever it cost for that beer. But the other one cost me like a fuck ton. But not a fuck ton. Maybe like collectively, I don't know, about $100. So,
Hey,
but yeah, it was
good
worth it.
product.
Mm, yeah, so it was worth it. But let's go into our actual topics for um this week. Oh, also, in the comments, let us know what you guys were for Halloween. We'd love to hear. Um, but yeah, let's go into our uh topics. So start off with sports. So on the Atlanta Falcons, Calvin Ridley, he's one of the wide receivers. He said he was gonna be stepping away, and the reason why he said he's stepping away from football was to take care of his mental health. So he's been with, and Chris, you can probably say this better than I do. He's been with the team for what, 4 or 5 years?
No, a little bit less than that. It's just like his hold on, it's like his third year, I'd
Mm,
say.
mm-hmm,
Was fourth or third, I think it's third.
mm-hmm,
But basically this is like that was like his second game that he missed. He didn't travel to the London game when we played the Jets.
mm,
Basically he just disclosed it and was like, hey, I'm not going because of personal reasons, and
mm-hmm,
that's all that you heard. And he basically said, yeah, they're my personal reasons. I'm gonna tell y'all nothing else about
mm-hmm,
it. So he's been not having the best of years so far. But basically, the last game, he was like, I'm not playing." Basically, at first, like, hey, he's missing out again for another personal reason, and then
mm-hmm,
that's when he basically dropped his statement on Twitter saying, "Hey, I'm stepping away from football. Like, it's not just a one game thing. I'm stepping away from football to get myself right."
mm-hmm,
And a lot of I'm not gonna blame the kid. If personally, if it's bad for your health. I know a few other people who've been stepping away from work, from that. A lot of people stepping away from the game of football itself because of their own personal health.
mm-hmm.
It's whatever helps you out in longevity. Like, do what you gotta do. You know, Stay out of the comments that are roasting you, though.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
not
say
gonna help you,
don't go
bro.
if you gonna do that, don't go on Twitter.
No, no, like any and every Atlanta, like I follow like a lot of Atlanta groups and stuff like that, like their main pages on Facebook and stuff. Every time they say something about Calvin Ridley, 50-50, someone's flaming, like every other comment is flaming him like, hey bro, can you catch the ball this time? Can you do this? I'm like, dang. Woo, woo. So
Yeah,
I'm not like, I think it's a lot of pressure on him, especially since, he's supposed to be the big man on campus and it's not been a good year for him.
especially
And
now that Julio's gone.
yeah, and it's a lot of other stuff, you never know who could be gone in this man's life, you know?
Hmm.
So, you know, as Marshawn Lynch said, take care of your chicken.
Well, I mean, hopefully, I don't know. Maybe he does have a chicken farm. That'd be sick. But anyways, yeah, like he said he's doing it for his mental health, and like to me, it's like if that's like what you want to do, and like if that's what you feel is right, that's completely fine. Um,
Yeah,
I guess the mental thing like sucks because they're probably not paying you, but it's your choice to step away from it. But Shaq, how you feel about it?
There's nothing really to say. Like you said, if it's for his mental health, then he has to make that decision as a person. And if it's best for him, then good for him. Can't
Mm-hmm.
really can't really like say anything negative about it.
I mean,
But,
like just saying, like I wouldn't want to get clapped up because of Matt Ryan. Like, hell, I'm out here too. Shit,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
guess.
think
Oof.
because not gonna lie, bro. Matt Ryan been getting that kid killed this year. And I'm like, bro, you can't be. Mm, you got a lot to think about, bro.
I mean, at least
yeah, I
Kyle
mean,
Pitts is popping off.
Was
Yeah, he has his days.
I'm gonna
everybody
just
had their
take
day?
your word and assume it really is, and if it is, bro, then you know, you take care of yourself.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, like you gotta make sure that you're here to be able to make that money for the next 6 to 7 years or whatever.
Hmm. I will say like, the only thing I say is like if he's just doing it because like he's tired of like scrutiny and stuff like that, I'm just like I mean that just comes with like the territory of the job. But
yeah,
I don't really know like I said, the only thing I've really heard is that he's doing it for his mental health, and if that's what and like I said, if that's what he wants to do, then if he's comfortable with this decision, that's completely fine. But I didn't. But scrutiny is gonna come, especially like in football, just like to everybody. Like
yeah.
you play good, and you know what? They overlook the bad, and when you play bad, it doesn't matter how much good you do. They're still gonna talk shit. So, but such is sports.
Such
But
is
Speaking
sports.
of, fully, while we're on sports, just how do y'all feel about the whole Odell thing? I don't know if that was one of our topics. I don't think it was.
It
So
wasn't, but it's all
go ahead.
right.
we can add it right now.
Let's figure it out.
So he, so A.
And
Well, go ahead.
go ahead. I was
Um,
just gonna say, as an update, apparently, allegedly, just from what I was reading, Stefanski told the team that he's no longer gonna be with the team for the rest of the year. So
oof.
Who
allegedly,
said?
that's what I read
Who said?
on Twitter.
Who said that?
The
Stefanski, the head coach.
Yeah, the coach.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So like the problem was I don't think it was a good move for Odell Beckham to go there in the first place. Like it sounds cool on paper when you're just like, "Oh, Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr. are going to be on the same team again since college and stuff." Like they were so dynamic and stuff and I was just like, I mean, sure, but the quarterback is Barkley. Like it's he's not an Aaron Rodgers. He's not a Tom Brady. He's not a Drew Brees. He's not even like a Carson Wentz or like Dak Prescott or anything like that. Like if he doesn't have like a consistent run game, he folds. And like this is like the best like showing of it because like they have probably like a top 3 offensive line in like the league, and like he's still bad. So like to me, and I really don't think it's like completely on Odell Beckham Jr. because like right now I was listening to something earlier and they were saying it was like of all the stats, he only like on the season he only has 2
He has two
drops.
drops. Yeah, he has 2 drops.
Yeah,
Which one was bad, but like it's still
no,
only 2 drops.
both of them were bad. Both of them were actually bad because they were both on like
Right.
4th down, and you just like, I ain't trying for this bullshit. But like everything
Uh,
else are like overthrows or like bad positioning, or there's just not throwing his way. Which the problem with Odell is like he actually has a toxic personality. Like people said that Dez did.
I
Dez
see,
was
I disagree. What has Odell Beckham done in Cleveland to tell you that he has like this horrible personality? And it's like one of my biggest gripes with like people on Odell is like they say, oh, he's not a team person, this, that, the other. What have you heard about from Odell Beckham since he's been in Cleveland? He hasn't said a thing.
since
Until like
Cleveland
2 days ago,
since
you
Cleveland,
heard nothing.
I don't pay attention to Cleveland, so I honestly can't tell you. I'm talking about when he was in New York.
What did he do in New York?
What do you mean when he do in New York? There was games where
Bruh.
New York.
he literally
He
broke.
danced in the end zone.
No, well,
He proposed to a kicking net. What did he do in New
he
York?
also broke a kicking net because he threw it. He threw his helmet at another player on his team.
I've seen Tom Brady do that. I've never heard anyone call Tom Brady toxic.
No, because Tom Brady is toxic. And
Bruh.
he is a
And I called
horrible
Tom
person.
Brady.
I've seen hella.
Uh,
I've seen Aaron Rodgers curse out his coach on the sideline. I've seen all these players do this, but for some reason, like it's always, oh, they'll do this. The guy like got mad and hit a kicking net and then proposed to it the following week as a joke. He used to dance in the end zone. He got down on his knees one time and like peed in the end zone like a dog as a celebration. Like I've seen T.O. going. Well, T.O.'s a bad example because
Yeah,
T.O.
Teal's also toxic.
But like I see people celebrating like they're like, oh, Odell's this horrible person. But what has Odell Beckham actually done?
yes, he also gave Joe Burrow a whole bunch of money when he was in college and he wasn't supposed to
I mean, is
on
that
camera.
toxic? If it's
on,
that
But
toxic, like
on
trying to
camera.
look out for somebody from your alma mater is toxic, then sure, he's toxic.
well, but
I just don't.
When you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing is the whole thing, bro.
Right.
that's more unethical
Okay.
than
So
toxic.
you don't think Odell was getting money in college? You don't think Joe Burrow was getting paid? Joe
Oh,
Burrow had the
bro,
best
bro,
college
I
quarterback
understand
season
that,
ever. You don't
bro.
think he was getting paid?
Bro, I'm not debating that, bro, because we all know it's true.
But like,
we all went to Gainesville area,
right,
bro.
but
We
you're gonna
all
call
know it's
somebody
true.
toxic because after winning a championship game, he was in the locker room handing out cash.
I'm not saying that.
Like
I,
that's come on, man.
I'm saying
I
Come
like
mean
on,
that's
man.
it.
gonna
No, wait,
that's
wait,
gonna
Come
bring
on, man.
bad publicity to that area. So in that case, I will say yes, bro. It kind of is a little toxic.
I'm not.
Okay. Did it actually being bad publicity at LSU? Does anyone care or remember that? No, no one gives a shit. Again,
Bro,
it's just like
nobody
everyone like viewpoint.
remembers him on the Browns because no one gives a shit. They sorry, bro.
They are trash.
Like that's what Avery's not gonna say. Oh, I remember this shit. We don't remember because they trash. We don't give a fuck, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
like
how is he? Okay,
who?
but that's irrelevant. How is he a toxic player?
Because he was always a problem on the
What problem
Giants.
was he? What problem was he on the Giants?
Yo, he's literally always
But
arguing with fucking
I
Eli.
know
He
you.
was always
When
going off and pouting and
what
always breaks it. And
did
wait a second, wait a
what? No,
second.
no, no, no.
Be,
When did him and Eli Manning argue? When? Where? How?
well,
When?
so the thing was,
It,
it was like a one-sided
like,
argument because
it,
Eli is kind of dumb and can't really
so
understand
there
how
was
to
actually an
process things.
argument.
It was he's
What? Okay.
still going
What did
around
what
yelling
did
at him and doing other shit.
where, and what about was he yelling at Eli Manning?
Oh my god, I don't remember every single time it happened. Like I don't like literally he was always
No,
the
but
center of attention when it came to problems on the team. Granted, I
okay.
don't think
Was he
that
the
is
center of attention
always
because he
his.
made himself the center of attention, or was it because the media could not, for some reason, stand the fact that the man liked to dance? That's
I,
literally
I
all it
mean,
is.
but I'm not even
He
saying
just
him
wants to make
dan.
a dance.
I'm not
How is that
saying.
fucking toxic?
I'm not
How is that
saying.
toxic, man?
I am not saying him going around and liking to
also,
dance is toxic. I'm saying the shit he did on the sideline was toxic. And your point of saying that, oh, Tom Brady used to cuss out people and Tom Brady used to yell at his coach.
What did he do on the sideline? What did he
Tom
do on the
Brady is
sideline that
the
was toxic?
Tom
Avery, what
Brady
did he
is.
do on the sideline that was toxic?
I've already said what he did. I said he
He
yells at
hit
other
he hit a
players.
teammate now?
He literally broke
So
his
you're telling
hand
me
from
you're telling
punching a.
me that people in the NFL do not in the middle of games yell at people on the sideline? Because I've seen that shit on a weekly basis. So if we're gonna say that Odell Beckham is the only person in the league doing that shit, that's insane.
I'm not
we're not
saying
saying
he
he's
The
not the
entire
only
isn't.
NFL
one
is
that he's not
toxic. So
traffic,
the
bro.
entire NFL is toxic then. Like we gotta stop this nonsense narrative that Odell is toxic just because like people for some reason don't like the fact that he's a public person, he's on Instagram. Because that's really what it is. He posts shit on Instagram, so he's out in the public eye, so people like want to hate on him for shit. The guy hasn't done shit, and since he's been in Cleveland, he's
I
made no new
I
headlines.
disagree
What has he
because
done?
like
What has he done in Cleveland, Avery?
I
He's been in
don't
Cleveland now for like what 4 years? What has he
I
done?
I
You
don't
don't know
know.
because he hasn't done shit. But we're
No,
sitting here
because
talking about him being toxic.
but I
How,
also
Sway?
don't fucking pay attention to the
Okay,
Browns.
we can Google right now on Twitch while everyone's watching any drama that's been in Cleveland since Odell's been there. Let's look it up.
You know, go look it
He
up.
hasn't done shit, but
Go
we're
look it
sitting here
up.
calling him toxic, and that's not right, bro. Like your running back has done 10 times more shit in his shorter time in the league than Odell has ever done.
That
But
is
again, for
not
some reason,
true.
we want it. I promise you, it's true. I promise you, it's true.
What has he done?
What has he done? He fucking pulled down the shirt of a girl on a raft.
Yeah, that was pretty
Somehow got
bad.
away with that shit. Yeah, okay,
No,
thank you.
no, he got
So,
suspended for
so but
that.
we're,
No. He got
but we're
suspended
sitting,
for
but we're
that.
sitting here, but we're sitting here talking about Odell Beckham, who has literally done nothing. What has Odell Beckham done off the football field? I can name one thing, and it wasn't confirmed. I can name one thing. There was allegedly a picture of him in a hotel room with a pizza and a white substance that they say looked like cocaine. That's the only thing that he's actually done off the football field that people can say a word about. Outside of that, it's oh he dances, he boasts too much, he does too much, he like does too much on Instagram. That's it.
I don't even.
And if we're really gonna call
But
someone
here's the thing,
toxic for yelling at teammates in the middle of a game, then you've never played sports, fam. I'm sorry, that's
bro.
insane.
Bro, I'm not even saying like the stuff that he does off the field,
I
like
know you're
literally
saying that
at
him
home. I'm
arguing,
saying
you're saying that him arguing with the quarterback.
on the sideline, he has done shit. When New York,
He's
that
arguing.
were
He's arguing with his teammate. Really?
that
That's
that
toxic.
he
Come on,
literally,
fam.
Never.
bro.
Avery, I assume you played organized sports. You've never argued with one of your teammates. That's not
Yes,
toxic,
I
bro. That's
have.
part of sports. It happens every week in the NFL. But again, because it's Odell, we want to highlight it. Every quarterback is
So
run over to the sideline, yelled at their receiver. Receiver says you have yelled at quarterbacks. It happens on a weekly basis. We're not going to sit here and say, oh, Odell yelled at Eli Manning, who, let's be realistic, in his last couple years in the league, Eli Manning deserves to be yelled at. We're not
Bro,
going to say, oh, he
yes.
yelled at Eli Manning and
bro,
call it
but look at
toxic, bro.
Eli's face, bro. Come on, like he needed some help, bro. Like,
That's
Eli
fine, but
Eli still needs help, and
hell,
he
bro,
retired.
come on, bro. He retired, bro. You can see on his face. He's like, yo, I only got one get pass left in me. It might
Bro,
make it, it might not, bro. But nah, bro, it's a lot of stuff, bro. Like besides
yeah, you're
dancing,
saying it's
like
a lot of stuff. But what is it? So what?
he
Okay.
did get into like altercations throughout his years there with a lot of people. Like, yes, fights happen, but when you have one person with multiple fights, like it's all right, bro. Like
What were the
your
fights for?
team,
No. Let's be specific. What were the fights for?
Brad. Like, okay, I just sent you one to the straight to our text messaging. If you didn't check it,
yeah, dude.
man said might have tried to just go to the one article, bro.
And
And I'm just
and honestly, I didn't even know about that because once again,
And
I don't pay
you and
attention to the Browns.
okay. So literally in here it says it's unclear what started the scuffle.
it's unclear, bro. But all I'm
But
saying is,
why
bro,
is there always fights
And the
with?
fact,
I
and it
seen,
literally says Marlon Humphrey went and found him after the game and
eh,
apologized, which
bro.
means that he feels he's taking fault for that.
And I actually seen him literally going, what's your man, Josh, Norman. I watched him when the Panthers game
Oh
when
my
he
God,
legit
yes, Josh
went
Norman
straight
and
for
those
him.
fuckers used
He
to.
went when Odell went straight for him and Josh Norman wasn't looking and tried to like hit him in the back of his head, bro, as hard as he could. Toxic, bro. It's a toxic ass play. Like I watched that in real time.
Yeah, nah, like as a
Like
person who has had to watch a lot of Giants games unintentionally, the dude like he was a very expletive player, and he garnered a lot of attention, and he did a lot of things that a lot of other people get away with that I also think are toxic, but I also think that he is a toxic player. He
Again, what has he done in the last 4 or 5 years that has been toxic?
I don't know because I don't watch the
uh,
Browns.
well,
I can't answer
because
you
bro,
that.
he's been hurt most of those years as well.
He was
So
hurt
he
last year.
isn't.
He
He was
was
hurt
hurt
last
Oh,
year.
last
He
year.
wasn't hurt the year before. He's not
bro,
hurt now. He's not
his
hurt
pride
now.
got
When
his
he's begging
his
to be
pride got
traded,
his
the
hurt.
Browns have basically said like we can't use him in our offense, and they refuse to trade him. Yeah,
No,
you
it's
still
not.
haven't
It's
heard
not. It's not
anything
that
from
they
him.
can't. It's not that they can't. They refuse to trade him.
Stefanski
They
is on record saying, "I need to figure out how to use Odell Beckham in our offense." Meaning, your head coach has no idea how to use you.
no. I'm not
He's literally on
disagree.
record saying that like a week ago.
I'm
You don't
not.
have to disagree. This is what the
I'm.
whole yeah.
But I'm saying it's not that they don't want to trade him. It's that they fucking can't. Like he's an $8 million cap that nobody wants on their that they want on their team because they all think the same shit that we're literally saying is that they think
No, they
he's
don't.
toxic.
No. It's not that they can't trade him. It's not that they haven't got offers. The Browns just don't like any of the offers that they've had. I probably would pay $8 million for Odell Beckham.
The only way is if somebody's giving so the thing is the Browns probably want a second round for him, and nobody's gonna pay higher than a fourth round for Odell Beckham Jr. with an $8 million cap against him. Like that's just not happening. So they're not gonna trade him. Like that's the end of the story. It's just like like with how much that he's going against the cap of a team, they're not and how much they're gonna get back from him, which is essentially nothing that they want. There's no way they're gonna trade him. They'd rather if it was cheaper, they'd just fucking release him. But that's also just dead money on them for next year.
Well, they're gonna release him and get nothing, which to me is dumb, regardless.
Well, I mean, they're
But
gonna
again,
release him at the
I'm
end of
just,
the
I'm
year. They're
just
not
trying
gonna
to
release
someone to
him
tell me
now.
what Odell Beckham Jr. has done in the last 4 years to be considered toxic.
I don't know because I don't actually I know nothing about the Browns
You
because
can Google it.
no, I'm not googling shit about the Browns. The Browns are
Okay,
garbage.
okay. Regardless, you pay attention in general to NFL football, right? Odell
Yeah.
Beckham is realistically Odell Beckham Jr. Just the name. It doesn't matter how you think he plays.
Mhm.
He's one of the biggest names in the sport. Agree or disagree? So if
Yes.
something happens, would it not be all over the place?
Yeah. But
So
also,
where is he?
but the thing is, Tom Brady is also one
Right,
of the biggest fucking names in the thing, and I think he's probably one of the most toxic people in the entire fucking league.
how is Tom Brady toxic?
Oh my god, are we doing this
Bro,
again? He's
like,
he has
You
gotten
can't
the fucking
man,
no, because
offensive
you keep
coordinator
telling me
bruh,
fired.
bruh,
how is
look, we gonna
I've
leave Mr.
I've
Cheap
won I've won how many
alone,
Super
bro.
Bowls? I've won how many Super Bowls?
I don't give a
How many
shit
do you
how
keep,
many
bro?
fucking
You
Super
come in
Bowls you
here.
had.
How is that toxic? What is Tom Brady's job?
To be a
To
fuck
win football games. To win football
okay,
games.
and so him being a shithead is makes it okay,
How is that him being a shithead? If you're not helping me win football games, my job is to win football games. I've proven I can win football games. What do you here
Man,
for?
bro.
Deflate gate.
And
Nah, that's
again, we're
bullshit,
speculating because we don't know that Tom Brady is the one that went into the office and got him fired.
bro. No, okay, sure, bro.
I'm not gonna talk about the
You're
devil,
reaching on
bro.
that one,
So
but
so Tom Brady walked into the office and said, "Hey, we got to fire this guy." You,
probably,
okay,
probably
fam,
fucking Lee.
Avery, Bill Belichick just literally got rid from what we're alleging. Bill Belichick got rid of Tom Brady because he wants to be the man in New England. You think Tom Brady walked into Bill Belichick's office, who he has publicly said like never really treated him like he thought he should be treated, and you think he was just like, okay, yeah, Tom, we're gonna fire this offensive coordinator because I think this one's better for you because you want
Yes,
this one? Come on, fam. We got to
yes.
pick A or B. Which one is it? It's got to be Uchi Wally or one Mike, bro. Like we
Tom
can't have
Brady,
both.
Tom Brady, shithead.
Okay.
He's one
Yeah,
of the
and
biggest
I think
crybabies in the fucking league. He is a
what are we
great.
talking?
He is one of the. He is one of the. He is the best quarterback of all time. We
What
cannot
is he
argue
crying
that.
about? How is he a crybaby? No, because we just throwing stuff around, man. Like,
No,
how is
that's
Tom Brady
not.
a crybaby?
He literally
What is Tom Brady crying about?
he's always pouting when they lose. He's always fucking going around yelling at people. He
He's supposed to
literally
smile.
he's fucking
He's
cussed
supposed
out
to smile when they lose.
he's cussed out fucking Josh McDaniels, who was like fucking offensive coordinator of the year like 4 fucking times.
Guess what? And guess what? They're fine and they're friends. But it happens in sports, bro. Like you get
Nah,
upset, you get in the moment. That doesn't make you a crybaby or toxic. It
nah,
happens.
nah.
You think Dak Prescott's just chilling, like never yelled at anybody? You think that's reality?
Comparative to Tom Brady,
Do you think
absolutely.
that's reality?
Compared
So
to Tom
that's not
Brady,
well, no, no,
absolutely.
that Dak Prescott's not yelling at anybody. Okay, you got it, bro.
Was Eli yelling at
Yeah, bro.
people, bro?
Like,
Well, wait, don't bring Eli into this.
like, there's literally video of Eli yelling at people on the sidelines. Are you
Bruh,
kidding
I know, bro. I know, bro. I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you, bro. Don't
me?
bust no blood, bust no blood.
But like, you can't just throw the word toxic on people and then say that they're crybabies because they care about their job.
Nah,
Like,
you know what? All right,
like
fine.
Tom. Okay, how many quarterbacks do you think work harder than Tom Brady in the league? Realistically,
Jameis Winston.
No, that's
do
a
you think you
defensive
can name four
coordinator.
people?
That's a defensive coordinator. That ain't
Hey,
that ain't
them, hey,
Jameis
but
Winston.
them boys beat them though, so I don't give a fuck. They actually won, bro.
Nah, that's the defensive
Nah,
coordinator.
nah, nah.
That ain't nothing. Jameis Winston. That was Trevor
Nah,
Simeon. I ain't forgot
I
he
don't.
played for the Broncos.
Yeah, bro. Nah. Winston got hurt real bad.
Bro, I just disagree with calling people toxic and crybabies for like being passionate about football in the heart of like a sport. And maybe it's because I played, but like that's wild to me, bro. So we can move
Bro,
on. We
I'm
can.
gonna leave it like this, bro. I've been around some toxic football players in my day, and you don't want them on your team. That's all.
And
It's,
I agree, and I have heard nothing out of the Browns or out of Odell Beckham for the last couple of years. So I just don't get where any of that comes from. But we can move on. That's fine.
I'm just saying. I feel like I saw it when he was on New York. I haven't seen anything when he was on the Browns because I don't watch the Browns.
It's not because you don't watch the Browns, but it's there's nothing happening.
Okay, I'm not refuting that because I haven't watched the Browns, so I don't know what the fuck's been happening. It could be nothing, could be everything. Still, to me, it's nothing's changed because I don't know.
Right. So then say you don't know. Don't come and call the guy toxic.
I said he was toxic from when he was on New York.
So
Not, not now.
like I
So
said, we can agree to disagree. So.
that's fine. So, anyways, moving away from sports, before Shaq blows a blood vessel. Let's go to shows. Um, have you guys seen? Well, I guess this is still technically half sports. Have y'all seen the Cap special? Colin Kaepernick.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw that one clip and I was turned off.
he saw red, bro. I had him seeing red, bro. Is that what's going on? Got you
Bro,
on red, bro?
that man has been ready to spit some shit.
Yeah, bro. These boys ain't let me off all day. The last two
Hell
days, I'm
yeah.
pissed.
Right, he was like, man, he's really going through the post test phase. But no, but yeah, Chris, you said you watched it, right?
Uh, and it's a little bit hazy, but I checked it out. Basically, bro, to put it out there, he's just trying to build his own platform. That's what it's about. And that one clip has a lot of people
Going crazy.
buzzing because Shaq has a very good description of it. Because like for me, it's like, bro, he's trying to be an activist and he's trying to go home with that.
Hmm.
So that's literally what all this is about, bro. It's like, yo, I'm trying to make a platform because I'm, you know, trying to stand up for the black man, blah blah blah. But the way you come about it here and there is just kind of interesting.
Well, so I haven't watched the thing. I actually wanted to, but I've just been too busy. I meant to watch it before the podcast, but I did see the clip. Shaq sent it to me. And the thing he said there was full cap. Um, but I don't know. It's like, so the thing is, like, I think that he is a good activist in some things, and in other ways, he's kind of shit. Cause like that take is bullshit, and that's a big boy reach. Um,
Yeah.
and
Wait,
then
what take for the listeners? Because
oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Sorry. So,
I don't know what you're talking about.
if you guys haven't seen the clip or heard about it, so Colin Kaepernick was had a special, and during his special, he starts talking about the combine, and during the combine, he's talking about how the players are examined, they're poked and prodded and checked to see for their athleticism and all these other things, similar to how slaves were auctioned off during, well, olden times when slaves in when the slave trade was still, very prominent in uh the United States. So he was trying to make one-to-one comparisons with it, and there's a lot of problems with it. And there's I've always said it's like he does a lot for the black community, and I will not refute that. But some things he does are just short-sighted, and I think this was one of them. So, because he's also on record, although he has changed his stance since then, but has been on record of saying it's like asked if he would go vote in the election, and he said no because what the fuck does it matter? Well, he didn't. Loosely quoting, and he essentially was saying it doesn't matter because my like essentially what is my vote? My vote doesn't count. And I was just like, bro, how do you fucking go saying you want to support change and doing all these other things, like saying we need to change the system of how policing is done in this country. We need to look about how incarceration is changed in this country, and then say you don't vote for the officials who have the power to change it. And I was just like, bro, you literally said like like you literally took 5 steps forward and like 100 steps back, because now you're telling other people, yeah, regardless of how we feel about it, we don't matter and we don't count. If you don't actually do at least the bare fucking minimum, doesn't matter what the fuck you said. But coming back to this, I think it was a stupid take, because that's essentially the interview process for everything. So also,
Yeah,
they
that
get paid. Like that's literally interview process for anything, because you could literally just say, "Oh, because you take a resume, you look at it, you decide uh, if these people fit what the requirements you need for any job, then you bring them in to physically see if they match some description, their mannerisms, if they fit the ideal of who you feel is who you can work with, and then you select them. There is still like a physical uh part aspect interviewing. So that's just really so that's just saying it's like what? So is all interviewing just slavery now? Like, I don't know. It was just a reach to me, and I didn't like it, but you know. I get what he was trying to say, but it was stupid. I need more beer. So yeah. What do
and
you
Yeah, I
guys
mean,
think?
you know how I
we
felt about it. I think that was insane thing to say.
it is insane.
I don't think it's insane. I just think it was dumb.
But no, the way that he put it is
Oh,
dumb.
yeah. Yeah.
The way he
Like,
put it.
like you said, man, they get paid millions of dollars. These people, and at the end of the day, these people are investing millions of dollars, hundreds of million dollars in some cases, into
Yeah.
these people. Like, yeah, bro, I want to make sure that like physically you're gonna be able to be here to perform your job for the next couple of years because I'm handing you $100 million. Like,
Right. Like, and not only
That's
that,
like,
it's
and
just
the
like,
biggest thing,
oh,
the
go ahead.
biggest thing, like I said to you and Jet before, like you can't call something slavery that you basically knew what was happening and signed up for. Like it's not like the NFL's. Yeah, sure, the owners are pieces of shit. Like, yes, they're half, half of them, if not all of them, are probably racist. Like,
Oh, Jerry,
they
Jerry
treat
got
players like
Jerry got
shit.
a couple
They,
racist bones in his body.
they, they, they push pills on players, like stuff like that. Yeah, but like none of this is secret. Like I know this, and I have nothing to do with the NFL. So like you clearly know this. So
Hmm.
like the fact you knew all this, you knew exactly what the combine was, you knew how the NFL operated. You still signed up for it, bro.
Bro, not only
Like
that,
that's not slavery. You made
Hey,
a choice.
hey, how
it's
about
a fucking invitational, and literally they can choose to go or decline. Like, you're not forced to go to the combine. You choose to go because that's the
Yeah, you
best.
can.
That's
Yeah,
that's
that's
one of
true.
the
You can
two
not go.
best
A lot of
places.
people don't throw. Hell, the quarterbacks going like they don't throw. So like you made a choice, bro. Like um, don't be upset now after the fact because like and listen, I love Cat, but bro, like you loved this shit when you were in the league before like you decided to become an activist, and all of a sudden
Hmm.
it's an issue. Like you never said shit when you were going to the Super Bowl being happy,
Right.
but now it's an issue, bro. Like relax, man. Come on.
I told you it was a reach, dog.
Don't call it slavery. Sure, maybe it's a shitty workplace environment. Sure, that's fine. That's not fucking slavery because you could leave. Like I mean, you didn't choose to leave, but now you're gone, and you can go do something else. The motherfucker picking cotton, he couldn't do shit else, bro. Like he couldn't even go use the bathroom without getting whipped. What the fuck are you talking about? Like that shit is so disrespectful to me.
Yeah.
And
Like,
like it's even worse. I don't know. It's even worse coming from, and this is gonna sound stupid, but it's even worse coming from the kid that was raised by white parents. Like you can't do that, bro. Like what are you doing?
Jeffrey,
right.
Jeffrey Bezos?
Yeah, like that shit to me is just like, why, why even, like, to me it's just like he was trying to do a wow factor that that didn't hit. Like, bro, you're not saying anything like profound. Like, you're literally just saying some dumb shit.
Like no one cares that the owners try and create a power dynamic with the people that they pay. Welcome to the workforce.
Right. That's every job, bro. Like, and then because like the thing is, like, on Twitter I was even like reading a couple comments. It was like, it was like, so, like, somebody was like, you never seen like the fact that they poke and prod and they try and always try and see the best physical specimens. It's like, bitch, who the fuck you want out there? You want me, you, and Chris out here? Like, bro, none of us
That's
have
what.
good knees, dog. How the fuck we gonna
All
be out
right.
there playing for millions of dollars when barely any of us, like, duh, they want the best athlete? That's every sport. Like, that's so dumb.
And you can even talk about that like with the military too. It's like, bro, you have to go in there and get a physical. If you're not physically fit in some shape or form, they're not gonna allow you in there, bro.
Exactly. Does that mean, well, okay, never mind. Them boys ain't
No.
got a lot. Let me stop right there. I was like,
Like
now now we talking about
now,
something.
now we talking.
Hmm. But even then, it's just like, that shit. That shit's stupid. I don't know. I have to see what the rest of the stuff he says in his special to see, like, if anything is like really pertinent to like things that hopefully are like progressive, but that wasn't one of them. Like, there's a lot of problems with the NFL. I do agree with that, but like, um that's not it. Like, I can't help him on that one.
It's and it's also because a lot of people have been talking about slavery and stuff nowadays. So he probably was like, "You know what? I'm gonna ride with this."
Yeah, he was like, you know what? Critical race theory? Fuck yeah, let's exploit that shit. Like, bro,
To the
no.
max.
Hell yeah. Like, come on, dude. You got to think, bro. Like, I don't know. He does some very short-sighted shit sometimes. I'm just like,
Yeah, I think this whole thing was unnecessary in the first place. Like,
mm.
He has a Netflix dog.
Um,
But
but I bet a lot of people fucking went and watched that shit. So Netflix is booming.
yeah, that was one of them.
But yeah, so yeah, let's move on. Um, the Buzz Lightyear trailer. Did you guys actually end up seeing that?
Yeah.
Yes.
So for
Oh yeah,
I've,
well,
al-
yeah.
I've also seen all the memes.
really? Yes. Oh my god, the memes are so good. But for people for everybody else, so about a week ago, they released a trailer for a new Pixar movie called Lightyear. In it, they have the actual Buzz Lightyear, not the toy, but like the person he is based off of, or movie, whatever. Either way, they actually show like a progression of him becoming the character in the Space Patrol
See,
astronaut suit. And you even get to see the man's hair. And that shit wavy, bruh.
man got
But
them
yeah.
locked.
Hell yeah. But yeah. And I think he's
They call him,
voiced by Chris Evans. From
Didn't
what I
check
rem-
it.
from what I remember.
is it
I'm
Chris Evans?
I'm pretty
I
sure.
thought it was-
Yes, 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 yes. I think so. I think so. Let me do that right now. Hey,
Yeah. I would bring up the trailer, but
I got you.
we can't do that, and I ain't trying to get copyrighted. Disney will fight the
Yeah,
shit. Will
Chris
come for us.
Chris Evans is the voice for Buzz Lightyear.
Mm.
Oh,
So yeah. So what do you guys think? What did you guys think of the trailer? Are you excited? Uh, are you not excited?
I like the trailer. I like they brought up like his suit at the very end. That was kind of fly.
Hmm.
Yeah, because like how I kind of like it didn't give you too much of it. I kind of enjoyed it. As you were trying to say, I was like, yeah, I think it's the story of Buzz Lightyear, and that's how they made the toy for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So okay, this is his actually adventures.
Mm-hmm. Do you
So
think it's gonna be the TV show, or do you think it's gonna be like an actual like Pixar, like something like Wally?
it's gonna be something like Wally, bro.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like Wally.
Okay. Cause yeah, that was the thing I was curious. Cause there used to be like a Disney like show that was Buzz
Yeah.
Lightyear and all that stuff,
Star Force or Star Command
something like
with like
that.
all the
Yeah,
different.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And that was essentially just the cartoon show that Andy used to watch and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of that was kind of what I'm curious about, if it's gonna be like that, but now Pixar, or if it's gonna actually just be the actual like life and times of actual Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be that. I think it's just gonna be like what Jess said. Like it's basically about the actual astronaut that the toy was based off of.
Mm. So
Um,
yeah, I'm
it
excited.
looks good.
Yeah.
It looks entertaining. I'll watch it.
Mm-mm.
Um, Speaking of movies, I finally watched we watched whatchamacallit last night. Black Widow. I feel like it wasn't as bad as people said. It wasn't great. I mean, it's whatever, but it wasn't as bad as people made it sound.
Was it better than Venom
Um,
2?
I think Venom was probably more entertaining,
Ah,
but it wasn't that far off. Like it wasn't a horrible movie. It wasn't great. But it was a comic book movie. I mean, it was they beat the bad guys.
hmm. I mean,
They
obviously,
they tried a little too hard to be funny. I feel like all
obviously.
those movies.
So, but yeah. I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but I want to watch it because somebody I follow on Instagram, she's in the movie as like one of the widows. So that was cool. So I kind of want to see like the part she's in.
Well, it's on Disney now without the like $30 thing.
I
So
don't
it's just like
I don't have Disney Plus.
Yeah, we
I'm
know.
yeah, I'm a basic bitch who is broke.
stop lying, bro. Like
Bruh.
I am
Yes,
actually
you've
broke
been
right
lying
now.
all night long, bruh.
I am
You
actually
said,
broke right now. Bro, I am moving. I have
Avery,
no
Avery
money.
drives Avery drives a Bentley and eats sushi like 3 times a day. Don't listen to
I
him.
bro,
do not drive a Bentley.
eat
Okay,
sushi on a boat, bruh.
yeah.
I
Let's
haven't had a boat
put
in
aside and
two
walk to
years.
your garage. Let's prove
It's
me
not
wrong.
a Bentley.
Prove me wrong.
No. You've seen my
Yeah.
car.
See, now see, he got a Bentley.
It's not a Bentley, it's a Lexus. Fuck you.
We'll show it. It's a Bentley.
It's not.
Bentley.
I have a
What's
Lexus.
the brand with the big B on the front?
Not my
I think
car.
I think it's called a Continental. That's what you Continental. I think right. That's what you drive.
No.
It has a big B on the front. I thought it was Bentley. Maybe it's a Lexus. I thought the big B was a Bentley though.
No, I
Maybe I'm
do.
wrong.
Wait, have you seen my car? My new car?
Yeah, the Bentley.
I don't have a
Yeah,
Bentley.
that shiny thing, bro, that I saw parked beside
Drop
that one
top.
day. I
I seen
hopped
it.
out my car and that thing shocked me. I was like, oh my god, what kind of futuristic?
I hate all of you. I'm broke anyways.
I said, that man got a whole rocket ship out there.
No, I'm broke.
We should start calling you Lightyear.
Still broke. But I'm moving, so
Yeah.
I legit have no
And
money. But anyways, um, moving on to somebody who actually is rich, Mark Zuckerberg. So if you guys haven't known, Facebook is changing its name. Well, Facebook and Facebook Enterprises, so everything that they own, getting a new name. They're now called Meta because they've chosen that they want to be the meta of the internet. Fun story though, which I just saw right now. Apparently, there's already a company called Meta. Sick.
Well,
Wait,
the whole thing to me is kind of dumb.
yeah, like, why the name change now of like all things?
He
Cause
probably wants to
a
get like
lot of bad,
away.
especially with that like whole whistleblower thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's trying to get away from that.
I mean
Yeah.
that's true. Cause yeah, they definitely. But I mean, like, this still doesn't change the fact that like
And
that's still gonna be a thing that they're gonna have to deal with. Well, not really, because
I think you
Facebook.
discount how stupid American people are.
But I mean, it's well, I never uh discredit how stupid American people are, because I think they're all dumb. But well, not all of them, just a lot of them. But yeah, no, this like to me just seemed like a very dumb market rebrand that it like just
It's
isn't
not
gonna
needed.
work. Yeah, it's unnecessary and just kind of dumb.
It's like you're 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 already established. That's
Hmm.
you know I don't know. I just think it's unnecessary. But do you? I'm not that rich. I don't have your company. I can't tell you what to do.
True. I am also
So
not that rich or rich at
I'm
all
just
because
gonna
I'm
use
broke.
it.
Broke AF.
Yeah, I also think part of it is that they don't want to be known primarily as a social media network,
Hmm.
which I know that is clearly what they are, but I think, they're probably going to be moving into a lot of other stuff and they're trying to get away from like just being known as
Well, they said
a
they're
social
making
media.
like PCs and shit, which I was just like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I think it has to do with that as well, that they want to be, not
It
just an
wants
app.
to, but like the app does more than what it used to. It's like
Yeah.
you can still be more than that. Like
Yeah, but like you know
uh,
what I mean? Like it's like you think Facebook, you think the app where you like post on the wall and like do all that stuff. So they want
Yeah.
to
Wait,
they're
where your
Yeah, biggest. Yeah,
grandmother wants to tell you shit about
If
how COVID vaccines are made from Satanists and all that
yep.
shit.
if
Exactly why I staff that up.
But
you know,
yeah, no, I don't know. I think we all can agree it's dumb, and even if it is like for like marketing expansion, I still think it's dumb. But speaking of dumb business decisions, have you guys heard about Valkyrae? Do you guys know? Well, do you guys know
say
who
it again,
Valkyrae
bro.
is?
I know who
No,
she is. I don't know what you're talking about when you put that on the hill.
Oh, well, so you guys know who Valkyrae is. She is,
Yeah,
the biggest
yeah,
female streamer I think in the world currently.
it's like the streaming version of Ariana Grande.
Yeah, essentially. So, Valkyrae about 2 weeks ago came out as like one of the co-owner founders of this new skin product called Reflect. And what it's
Mhm.
supposed to do is it's supposed to help protect you against blue light radiation. So, if people who don't know, radiation is essentially radiation that comes from essentially any type of like electronic interface. So your phone, your laptop, your TV, all of those things have blue light. And essentially, this skin product is supposed to help uh, protect you from the radiation to stop aging, wrinkles, all that other crap. Um, the problem is, um, most people, so like current science has said that blue light radiation is so minimal that essentially, and not to be like direct quote, is just like literally spending like 3 days staring at your phone, you get as much blue light radiation as you would as walking out in the sun during summer, or like walking outside during summer for 5 minutes. So it's like minuscule comparative to all the other radiation you're getting in general. And so people have been complaining that essentially, uh, it was a scam. And then people went to the website that that the team that Reflect was like uh the Reflect team had, and it essentially linked to a WebMD uh website, or a WebMD article about blue light, and on their website it essentially just said, well, we do not support any, or like essentially said it was like, we are not liable for any of the research held against it, whether it comes out to be true or false. And then they just linked you to a WebMD thing article about blue light scientist, or blue light radiation. And people were in an uproar because she was scamming. And yeah, so there is a huge controversy with Valkyrae, saying that, why is she backing a product that is essentially this gigantic scam? And yeah. Oh, some more information. She held a live stream about it where she essentially talked about how they showed her all the research, and then when they released the product, they told her she was gonna have the research drop with the product line, but then
Mhm.
they held back the research because it wasn't patented yet, and they didn't want people stealing their uh, uh, research. so that they could
Yeah.
copy it or market it or anything like that. And then there's some other thing that happened. And then like she started talking about different things that may or may not have been true, and like how she was, and then she started bashing the company, which she was still under contract for, and saying that she regrets working with the company and all types of other stuff. And it was a really bad stream. And then she got off stream, and then somebody literally had to tell her, do not go back on stream and talk about this. And now the Reflect company is shutting down also. So
Got him up out of here.
yeah. So long story short, there's been like an entire fiasco around it, and it was just, it was ugly. So yeah, what do you guys think of the Valkyrae situation?
Uh, Listen, man, people been trying to like scam off this whole blue light thing for a couple of years now, so it is what it is.
You know,
She's just big and famous, so she got called on it. But yeah, everyone's trying to like make these like blue light glasses and all these things because blue light. And so the whole thing, like scientifically behind it, is basically so blue light, right, is like one of the wavelengths that we can actually see. So we know ultraviolet light is just south of 400 nanometers.
Mm-hmm.
The blue light is basically at 400, one of the lowest wavelengths we can see. So basically, blue light, from like what studies have shown, like extended exposure to it can lead to like macular degeneration, which when you think about it makes sense, right? It's one of the things we can barely see, so your eyes might have to strain to actually like visualize it. So like in theory that makes sense, but you have to do a lot of like staring at computer screens for that to happen. Now you just like being around blue light, that's not really going to do anything to your skin and stuff like that. They've just kind of like people have said, oh well, if ultraviolet is close to ultraviolet, then it should also be able to damage you, and it's not exactly how it works. But so the whole thing is, I won't say it's a scam. Like, sure, you can wear like blue light glasses to try and protect your eyes, but like basically you're just saving yourself a headache and I guess a little bit of macular degeneration, maybe depending on how much you're looking at computers. But it's whatever. Everyone's gonna try and get a coin some way. So
So well,
I do. I
go ahead.
yeah. I was gonna say, do I think that like she purposely intended to like go out and like scam people? No, I think she just like had a brand reach out to her and offered her like an attractive. She took it, but it is what it is.
I was gonna say like, so the thing is, like, she says like she's personally seen research about it, but because of NDA and
Oh,
stuff,
she's decent.
she can't really like talk about it and all that stuff because of her contract and stuff. But she actually said that she's like really believed in the product and all that stuff. That the way that things were going to be handled would be different. So I kind of believe her because like she's never really done anything to like really like come off like,
Like
yeah, like,
she's been pretty straightforward, is what you're saying. And like,
yeah,
hey,
not only
I
that,
agree.
literally probably one of the richest like fucking streamers ever. Like she doesn't need like money from like a product that probably won't make more than like her merchandise. And she even said that, which also came off pretty bad to some people. He was like, "Oh wow, you're just flaunting that you just make money." I'm just like, not getting into that. But
Yeah.
yeah, like to me, it's just like she felt like there was something there that would be a product that would be like a good thing and be progressive. And essentially, I feel like not only did, you know, were they like the company trying to scam people, they were trying to use her brand to scam people, and she ended up getting scammed. And now her brand essentially got dragged through the mud because she, like, her name is her brand, like her person
Yeah.
is her, kind of like got went through shit because of this stuff. So I kind of feel bad, but also like you kind of got to be smarter with stuff like that. And like some people will like say like, oh well, maybe she like, oh, because she's a streamer, she plays video games, she doesn't really know how to be a businesswoman and stuff, and I'm just like, she is the biggest Twitch streamer, like, or not Twitch streamer. She's the biggest streamer in the fucking world, a co-owner of 100 Thieves, and like a fucking like, and had like multiple like partnership deals with multiple companies and brands before. Like, it's not, she's not just fucking like, she's not fucking stupid when it comes to business decisions. She just fucked up. Like, there's just
Well,
don't try and like.
here's the thing, and here's like you should know better than almost any of us is like the thing with research is I can make research look anywhere I want it to as long as I just like play the numbers the right way. So
Mhm.
it happens. Like they
Bruh.
showed us some shit that was really convincing, but
No,
like
and
you know how
I'm,
research works. You know,
yeah,
like you're gonna find whatever you want to find. You know.
yeah, and that's the thing is like, I'm not refuting that like she didn't see the research. All I'm saying is just like, I feel like she didn't do enough like background into the company,
Yeah.
and essentially she just got fucked over by her smart in a situation and being business savvy. And when you're in those situations, you shouldn't just go off your gut feelings. You should have other people like look over this shit as well. And I feel like she's gotten like, essentially she kind of got too big for her own head in that situation, thinking that, you know, because I know what I'm doing with everything else I did, I can do it here too. And I don't need anybody else. And I feel like that's kind of just what happened. And she got fucked over for it. So but that's learning with business.
She'll be alright. She'll be okay.
Yeah, still fucking chilling with a lot of money. Cause that YouTube deal is brazy. I don't remember how much it actually was, but it
But
was like, hmm?
I just wish like when like the streaming thing started, like I had jumped into it and didn't think like, oh, this shit is like this
For the
nonsense and like for
birds.
losers.
Hmm.
Like,
Bro,
yeah,
this what we was
um,
taught, bro. Motherfuckers, stop playing them games. They ain't gonna do nothing for you.
and like my parents were like, oh, you should. What are you wasting your time with video games for? Go do that. I should go to my dad and be like, you could right now,
True.
but
He
you didn't
could
want
have
me to
been.
have that. You didn't want me to have that Xbox though, bitch.
That's his fault. You should blame him. But yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, the company ended up shutting down after all the backlash because them boys went crazy. There's also like some leaked Discord messages between uh Ludwig and Valkyrae that essentially said the same thing, and I did just like, she saw the research, she thought it was real. They came out and fucked her, and now she wanted out of the contract, and she's essentially got fucked. So the fun stuff.
Mm,
But either way,
the very fun stuff.
mm-mm. But either way, yeah, that's the whole Valkyrie situation. Hopefully, she gets back on her feet. I guess she's probably fine.
She's probably alright, bro.
Mm-mm. So,
Anywho.
so yeah, let's talk about some Skyrim. So, Chris, you said there is a Skyrim update that's happening. I think you said it's the 10-year anniversary.
Bro, so I put this down because it's been like a little topic for us. Like these games have been out for so many years, but they just make an update for them.
Mm-hmm.
I said like I didn't even know that they're doing like a Skyrim special, just like a special anniversary game update, and then basically like adding a whole bunch of extra stuff. And I had no idea it was happening when I started playing again. To be honest, like I just been out here just playing, and I'm like, yo, no, it's 10-year anniversary, and we're gonna be giving y'all a whole bunch of stuff on this game. And I'm like,
How are you giving
cool,
out game to that's 10 years? Never mind. Go ahead.
but that's what I'm getting to. I'm like, bro, okay, cool.
Bro,
Uh,
Skyrim is 10 years old now? That's crazy. They've
crazy,
released on what, like 20 platforms? 50?
972 to be precise.
bro.
Like
I'm like,
literally, you can literally play Skyrim on the NES at this point.
bro, yes. And I, it's just like, dang, like, bro, like, people talking about like Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, I got a teaser for Skyrim 6 years ago. I'm still playing Skyrim 5, and it's 10 years old, and it's getting an update. Why? Give me the new game. I'm gonna play it until I get the new game, but it's not even like Grand Theft Auto Online when they're just changing stuff, and all the time. Like, yeah, I have mods, I can change up the game here and there, but it's like it's 10 years. Give us a new one.
I agree.
It's not like
But
it's
but
not
the
like
thing
y'all
is,
not
like,
trying,
but like, you're also part of the problem because you're still playing it. So like,
But they're not making any money off of it. That's my
bro. Yeah,
problem.
I'm already done bought the game. I'm just playing it just because I'm like, hey, like, I don't know, I just wanted to fight some dragons. I wanted
that's
to
fair.
do
It's the
some.
people. It's the people that are buying it on like every fucking platform that releases.
Yeah, that they're the problem.
Yes, because they're like, there's no what, we're gonna release it on the Switch. We're gonna release it on this, and people are buying it. I'm like, bro.
If they could, they'd release it on a Pebble.
Honestly, I'm surprised
Hey, bro.
it isn't on phone.
Hey, Skyrim is the devil, bro. Man, man.
That's wild. That's dumb. But I mean, Bethesda's
Yeah,
always done shit like that, so I can't really say anything.
yeah. I was just caught off guard because I was like, bro, like, as Shaq said, like, it's 10 years old. I'm like, bro, time flies, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. Bethesda's always been stupid with this. Like Fallout 76, 76, yeah. That game's
yeah,
trash. And
trash.
they still out here trying to make it a decent game. Like it's still like they bring out update after update, and people are like, okay, but have you fixed the bugs? And it's like, what bugs? Like, bitch, what do you mean? Like, that game is so like I don't know. They've fallen. Well, it's not even a trap. They've fallen into market strategies. Like, you know what? We're gonna make things live services and not care. And it's so bad. It's really bad. I hope Microsoft changes that, but I doubt it because Microsoft is stupid too. So, meh, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's crazy. I don't even know. Like, how are they even doing that? Like, wasn't this made in like UE3, UE2?
Bruh, bruh. I'm not even gonna question it. It's just happening. So I just accepted it. I'm like, bro, just drop me Skyrim 6.
Yeah,
That's all I
cause like,
want.
bro, like I really think that like Skyrim might have been made in UE2. Like, that's how old it is.
Just I don't know, man. A lot of studios need to make new games. Um,
Yeah.
I
Well,
need new material.
true.
Elder Scrolls, make another game, please. Thank you.
Yeah. But moving on. Oh, McCree. Jesse himself. That boy got a new name. If you guys don't know, and then apparently there's lore about it. So, wow, I almost said Bethesda again. Blizzard has finally came up with a new name for McCree, and it's now Cole Cassidy. So, I don't remember. So, they decided, if you haven't noticed, known. So, Jesse McCree, the Overwatch character, was originally named after one of the software developers of the same name. But in the recent class action lawsuit, um, from California against the company. He was noted as one of the people in the Cosby Suite, which were developers who would bring girls back to there to do expletives, and were also very big proponents of
It's
the
so crazy they
toxic.
have a shit called the Cosby Suite.
Yeah. Granted, I think it was before the Cosby allegations, but even still, not a good look. Regardless.
It has to be the like least fortunate name ever.
Right. But either way, um yeah, Jesse McCree, the software developer, was released after, the um the findings of part of the investigation. And now they changed Jesse McCree, the video game character, to Cole Cassidy. And they gave him a background story of why his name is now Cole Cassidy, which I think is the dumbest thing ever. So now there is in-game lore to his name being Cole Cassidy. Here it is. This is gonna play a thing. Oh, it's just a thing. All right, here. Let's read it together. Yoink. Uh, um, does it actually let me expand this so people can see? All right, fuck it. We're just gonna have to read up close. Uh, do. The first thing a renegade loses is their name, and this one gave up his long ago. Running from his past meant running from himself, and each passing year only widened the divide between who he had been and who he had become. But in every cowboy's life, there comes a time when he has to stop and make a stand. To make this do-over watch better, to make things right, he had to be honest with his team and himself. The cowboy he has rode into the sunset, and Cole Cassidy faced the world at dawn. There you go. Anyways, so yeah, they changed his name. Essentially, McCree's name was a fake name, and now his real name is Cole. It's stupid and it's dumb. That's my opinion. What are your guys' opinion?
Man, I already gave my piece last time we talked about this. So they was gonna give this man a name. It's all right, whatever. Just
I still think
Um,
it's dumb.
to be 100% honest,
Hmm.
I makes no difference to me. I stopped playing Overwatch years ago. Make Overwatch 2 finally, and maybe I'll care. I
so
don't
we on the train of make new games, y'all. Y'all hear us
Right.
out there? Make new
What do
games.
you mean they're making Overwatch 2?
Hey, I don't care. Make new games.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, I guess we'll go. Well, we have one more game that isn't new,
Hey,
and then we
but I
can talk
like
ab-
it.
and then we can talk about some new stuff. Well, new stuff
Okay.
and then a topic. Um, so next thing, which is more interesting, is TFT. The set 6 released today. It is officially on live. So, this set's mechanic is called Gizmos and Gadgets. Um, Essentially what it is eat or 3 times during the game. I don't remember what the specific rounds are. You'll be given these gadgets to be able to augment your team in some type of way. And I think there's over 150 different gadgets, and I think there's like like I don't remember the actual like amount of like viable like comps that you can, or not,
Combination.
yeah, combinations that you can actually see. I think it was like over like 300,000 or something like that, some wild number. But yeah, it essentially allows you to, it makes it so that no two games will ever truly be the same, because you can always get different combinations to do different things. So um but everything else I think is the same. They did a couple of reworks of or small reworks to items or double items. I think all single items are still the same. And obviously, new champions. Also, this set, no fucking Kale. Let's go. Yeah,
About time though, for real.
bro, I fucking hate Kale.
But hey, I see that man Tom Kinch back.
Oh yeah, and he's, so I haven't seen a lot of Tom Kench things yet, but he sounds crazy.
I'm gonna
Like
try him.
in a mercenary build where you can like get like an early 8 and then just stack Tom Kench like devours. That shit sounds wild. But yeah, I don't know, like it seems really interesting and I'm excited to try it out. Um I'm just gonna play Yordles and get the Yordle Lord. And I hope they bring Yasuo back, just so Yasuo can be legit be in um every single set. Because I
Uh,
think as of right now, Yasuo has been in every set, at least either in the original or in the point .5.
they should. I like Yasuo. I like him as a character.
Hmm,
I don't even know. I don't even know him like that.
hmm.
Side note: are y'all gonna watch the League of Legends Arcane? It
I
comes
probably will.
comes comes out on the 6th.
Mm-hmm. I probably will.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Y'all know me and watching things. So
I'm gonna give you the cliff notes, bro. If I check it out,
Yeah, pretty
it'll,
much.
it, I'll watch it in the morning.
I'll watch it after I move and can only use internet on my phone or some shit.
did y'all see the thing trailer, by the way? I know I sent that it came out.
The Morbius.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
was
seen
supposed
that
to put
yet.
it on for Ryan because she was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Bro, remember
Vampires.
the vampire guy off of Spider-Man I was showing you? It's that guy." So that's
I
all.
feel like the
Okay.
trailer makes it look good, and I feel like it's gonna be ass.
It probably is, bro. I don't think Jared Leto is gonna have a good superhero villain movie career. Altogether. I don't see it. Especially like
I've yet to see a Jared Leto movie in it that I was like, wow, he can like really act. Like I can't name it. I don't know. Maybe I'm
That's
like
watching the wrong ones.
that's
I'm also gonna
unfortunate.
say you can't really do that kind of movie and not have Spider Man in it, bro. Like I don't understand that part that they don't get.
Venom makes sense. Morbius, I don't know. I don't think people really care.
I mean, like Venom came from Spider Man, basically, though.
Yeah, but
But
like
it
people like Venom enough that like he can be his own solo thing. Morbius?
Chris, have you
Does
nobody
anyone
really
really
knows
Chris
care?
him, though.
Chris
Does
have
anyone
you
even know who Morbius is if like you aren't like an actual like big comic book fan?
no.
Hmm.
I honestly I forgot until you said Spider-Man. I was like, "Oh yeah, he was from Spider-Man."
Yeah, bro. Like he literally got his shit from Spider Man, bro. Like
Wait, Chris, have you seen Venom 2 yet? Well, take
Was
that
no.
that
as
a,
a no.
was that a yes or no?
I'll
It,
take
it was a no, bro, because I want to have some convos with people, and I haven't been able to go to the movie theater.
Well,
To,
when you hopefully you can watch it by the next one, because at that point that'll be 6 weeks out since the movie's
It'll
out,
be
and we can talk about spoilers.
okay, and it'll probably be on like HBO Max by then. But I'm gonna try.
Mm,
I'm just saying how everything drops so fast nowadays.
mm, mm. But yeah,
But
so yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for set 6?
man, Shaq said he about to play tonight, bro.
I know.
I said that I'm regretting it.
Hey, bro, just play a hyper roll, bro. Those games are like 10 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That because I gotta drive like 12 hours tomorrow.
Ew. For what?
The course is back home. Like it's like school.
Oh.
Or it's a course offered like to any students, but it's by one of my professors that like she's the one that teaches it. So
Oh,
I'm going to the course.
so it's down south.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? You have fun with that.
I won't.
Hmm,
But thank you.
no problem. You can stop by the new place on the way back up.
Yeah, Monday you'll probably be at work though. I'm driving back on Monday.
It's fine. I work from home.
So,
I will be in the same place regardless. But
Down
yeah,
there in the dungeon.
hell yeah. Well, it's more spacious now, but yeah. So, all right. Yeah, Chris, what was your excitement level for TFT set 6?
I told you that when I first heard the first little clip about it. You said, "What? Set 6 already?" I said, "Bro, I hear news about it, so I've been waiting."
Mm-mm. Um,
And I got to train, and apparently I got to beat a few of our community people's ass.
oh,
So you know,
I'm I'm
I
just
got to
showing up to drink.
I got to beat Grim. Apparently, I can't let Toonie down.
Mm-mm. That's fine. He lets himself down, so he'll be fine.
Hey, he tries. He tries.
I don't, and somehow I still get fourth. But I'm excited. I'd like to see it. Like pretty much every uh first season set or first part of the set, I'll probably get the platinum, and then we'll see how what they change in set 6.5, and I'll decide if I still want to play. But yeah, um, yeah. So I like a solid like 9.
Okay,
It does look
nice.
interesting. I do want to try out the new. I do. I really like it. I really enjoy like trying out all the traits just to see like what they actually do, and then once I figure all that out, I kind of just like lose some of it, and then get excited when I find a comp that like works. Especially when like I
Yeah,
come up with the comp myself instead of like just looking at somebody online doing it. I was like, oh, this is what I should do. So,
I
but
feel
yeah,
that.
that's that's kind of how I feel about it. But yeah, solid 9. So yeah. Now let's go talk about new games. So new game. Did you guys watch the State of Play? The
Negative.
October State of Play.
No, we didn't know it was one. You said it the other day. We said what?
Yeah, and I was mid studying, so I was like, no, I'm not watching. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's
And I
fine.
was in the thick of it.
It was really short, but but yeah. So Sony had a State of Play. It was pretty short. Kind of just go through the games real quick. So they had Death First, Let It Die. It's like some like baby survival battle arena. Oh yeah, it was like a BR game. Well, it is not like a BR game. It is a BR game. But instead of like all guns and stuff, you have melee with. It's like a third person version of like BioShock mixed with battle royale games, but like a shitty BioShock. That's my best explanation. Um, We Are OFK. Essentially, it's like some music game that's like also like a story game. Um, and that's actually all I got for it. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I'm not gonna lie, this
Bruh.
game does look really cool. I'm
It
not
is
going to
cool.
play it.
I was thinking about playing it. That's why I was asking people if they was
We
interested
we
in it.
we gotta play it because Avery said he might play something, so we gotta play it.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Well, first of all,
oh, you right, you right, you right. Hey, we gotta talk to the community about that. There we go.
well, no, I didn't say what I'm doing for 150 yet. Also, I never agreed to security breach either. I
Bruh.
just said y'all can play it though. I'll
And I
watch.
thought, I thought,
D-
I thought you said you want to play Security Breach, bro.
No, fuck no. It does look cool though, and I do really like the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah, the game actually did look pretty cool. Still not playing it though. Bug Snacks got a DLC. Now they're giant snacks or big snacks. I don't know if you guys care. Death's Door is coming to PlayStation now, which is really cool because that game I heard is like super super fun and probably one of the best indie games of this year. So the fact that because it was originally on Xbox and PC only, but now it's on PlayStation. So that's really cool. Cartwriter. So this game I heard is like the biggest like racing game in like all of like Asia.
What's it called? Cartwriter?
Yeah. And like it's like it's not very
What's the
well
name of
known
it?
in like
Bruh.
it's not very well known in the West, but like it's like one of the biggest games like ever. Yeah, it says Kart Rider
Yeah.
is the latest entry in a free-to-play online multiplayer kart racing franchise, which has seen over 3 million get behind the wheel. So like yeah,
Mhm.
or 300 million,
Yeah.
excuse me. So yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, this game's like actually like super super big, which I only found out because of a random YouTube video. Also, I heard what is it? The competitive scene for this is also kind of bonkers. But yeah.
Right, the little kid in the red look like
I hope it's
a
not like
character
I hope it's
from
not rubber banded like freaking Mario Kart.
Hmm.
bruh.
Check. What did you say?
I said I hope it's not rubber banded like Mario Kart.
I have no earthly idea because I've never played it. Little Devil Inside. I have no idea what this is about because I stopped paying attention. King of Fighters. They announced a new character and the open beta, which is pretty cool. She's black. I have no idea if she's good or not. Uh, First Class Troubles. I don't remember what this is about. I assume. Oh, yes, I do. So this game was about us. It's essentially another Among Us game where you have to do different tasks and stuff and try and like get to this area to like do something to complete stuff. And during that time, there's gonna be people who are actual people, and there's gonna be fake people who are robots that are dressed up as people. And the job of the fake people is to kill the real people. So it's just Among Us, but different. Good times.
I'll check it out.
And then they're making a new Star Ocean game. Yeah, and I don't think this one's gonna be This one isn't online. So yeah, single player Star Ocean game. That's
Single
it.
player one? Cool. I need the multiplayer, bro.
Star Ocean
Okay, it'll probably
Online
be a good
2.
game, but I need the
I mean, it looked cool.
I need that Fantasy Star Online.
Mm. Bro, you don't even play games now. How are you gonna play an online
Hey,
game?
bro, don't judge.
I'm just asking a question.
And listen, after January 13th, I'm lit. I'm back on the internet. I'm a cop PS5. I'm live.
Oh, well,
Until then,
you gonna start streaming too?
yeah, actually, I'm.
Mm.
Cause I won't have shit to do after that, except for one class in my thesis, which I don't really care about. So, I mean, I care enough to do it, but it won't take up that much.
If you say so. Ugh, the thesis. How many pages is that gonna have to be?
Well, it's a presentation, like
Oh,
an hour long. I don't know how long the paper has to be specifically, but presentation itself is typically like 30 to 45 minutes.
yeah. Well, you have fun with that. So yeah. Since you guys didn't watch it, what do you guys think of the games that I just went through?
Star Ocean, woo woo.
I like this Cartwriters thing. I'm like legit looking at it right now.
Oh, which
Bruh, the
one?
kid in the red looks like he belongs on South Park.
Which
The one
one?
with the lazy eyes that looks like he's high.
Yeah,
Oh
bruh.
shit.
It's a girl that, it's a girl that
Oh,
looks like Chun Li too. I don't know if you guys saw
mm,
that one.
yeah, I didn't know about that.
bruh.
So wait, so are you guys actually trying to play this game? I guess it's gonna be free. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna play this.
Is it free,
oh
bro?
shit.
Did we there?
All right. Well, guess we playing some Cartwriters. But yeah, speaking of what's also free, Knockout City is free this month on PlayStation Plus for anybody who cares.
You said what?
Exactly. Knockout City is free.
Knockout City,
They
Mm.
can keep that game.
Bro,
bruh.
It should have been
It's
free from jump. I don't know why they thought that
it
like
should it should have been free from the jump,
yeah.
but not now. It's nothing but sweats on that game, bro. Because I don't know
oh my
nobody
god.
else who bought that game.
Yeah.
So everybody on there sweaty as hell, bro.
Yeah, but there's gonna be a big influx of people
New
now that it's
people,
free.
now it's
So
free, yeah. Well, it's free for the
if you're gonna
month,
get
but
in, if you're gonna get in, now's the time to do it.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, the thing is, the game's fun, but it's essentially exactly what I said was gonna happen. I don't remember which podcast it was, but I literally said I was like, the game's fun now, but in about 2-3 months, people are gonna get really sweaty and people are gonna stop having fun, and it's gonna have the same problem that Fall Guys does, where people are gonna come back for whenever they do an expansion and then stop playing again because yeah. The only difference is actually no, that's actually the same thing because Fall Guys is what, $20 too. So yeah, no, the exact same problem that Fall Guys has. So yeah, if you didn't get it for
Well,
free, you're probably not gonna.
Fall Guys cost money.
Yeah,
I paid for that game.
bro. Ooh,
no.
no, I don't think
Oh,
you did. But
I
I'm
was
about
about
to
to say,
say, bruh.
The only person I know who paid for that game was Matt.
I was about to say, I'll put him out on the blast, bruh.
Yeah, that's the only person I know who paid for the game. Everybody else got it when it was free. Because literally, when it released, it went free on PlayStation Plus. So pretty much everybody got it for free. But yeah, so yeah, Cartwriters gonna be guess we playing Death Store. I might get honestly. The biggest thing is I just don't got time because uh Persona 5 takes up all my time. Maybe I'll do it during my week of playing, but I also have other indie games I need to beat first. So we'll see. But it's something that I probably will get at some point because it looks neat. Everything else I don't really care about. Friday Nights at Freddy's did look cool though. Not gonna play it though, but I definitely
I've
watch
never
somebody
played any
play
of
it.
the Freddy games. But
Hmm.
If I get my
Check. What did you say?
no, I'm saying I've never played any of the Freddy games.
There.
so yeah, go ahead.
I was like, they're essentially what do you think they're? They're puzzle games that are jump scares. There you go. That have resource management in them.
basically.
So the lore is really interesting. You should watch all the you should watch the latest whatever the latest 3 videos of game theory are, and you'll be caught up.
Okay.
That's probably the easiest. I can send them to you.
I was like, brother, the emphasis in his voice. Oh, okay. I was like, he's not about to look it up, bro.
No,
No,
that's why I
yeah.
said it. That's why I said it. I'll send it to him. Worst comes to worst. But yeah. But one of the things I also wanted to talk about, this is a carryover from last week since we had a lot, or we had a very extensive, excuse me, a very extensive interview, and we kind of ended up running out of time, because we didn't want it to be a 4 hour and a half video. Um, one of the things I was looking at, so all of these games that we just talked about, except for Cartwriter, are probably gonna be somewhere we are probably gonna be $60 and probably gonna start transitioning to $70 for a lot of the new gen consoles and stuff.
For a lot of
And
bullshit. What
hmm?
you're saying. I said for a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, and the thing it's like why well what do you well I guess the best way to say it is like as gaming consoles like progress and we get new gens, the market standard always ends up increasing or changing and stuff for how much a game costs. And I guess what do you guys think about like there being a market standard? Just like it doesn't matter if it's a Nintendo game, if
I
it's
think
a
it's I think it's absolute bullshit for one. On a couple different like levels. One, I feel like 90% of people don't buy physical games anymore.
I do, but
You
I'm
like
weird.
I don't. I haven't bought a physical like actual like cartridge or disc in probably close to like 2 years, maybe more.
Persona 5
Um,
Royal disc.
so that's one thing. So the fact the prices are going up when you're probably having to deal with significantly less shipping and like physical like product is crazy to me. And two, like all games aren't created equal. Like I just beat Metroid Dread, and it's a good game, but that's not a $60 or $70 game, bro. Like people beat the game on the first playthrough in 6 hours. That's not a
Hmm.
$60 game. Like, sure, I understand like y'all put work into it, but like there's people like I've played games made by 3 people that offered more content than that game that cost significantly less, namely Hollow Knight. And we know I talk about this game a lot, but like that game offered so much more content than the game I just paid $60 for, and I got that for like 15. That's crazy.
Still ain't no Silk Song though.
I'm so upset about that. It's crazy.
Just had to bring
I,
that
I,
up.
no shit. Like earlier today, I was literally just googling. I Google Silk Song like once a week just to like see if they didn't release anything, and I was googling it earlier today, and there's still nothing. Um, but like there's games you'll pay $60 for and literally get like
Half the content.
yeah, like even less than that. Or like or there's things that like you'll pay $60 for and play it for like 2 years. Like look
Mm,
at Destiny. Granted, there's been expansions and stuff you have to pay for,
hmm.
but like you can't really look at Destiny and say you don't get your money's worth as long as you're willing to actually like put in the time and play it.
Well,
Like there's other things you pay $60 for, and like after a week, like you're done.
minus the fact that they're literally taking away shit.
No, they pretty much brought everything back. I think.
Well,
Yeah, they brought a lot of stuff back, but it's still
Yeah,
dumb to me.
mm,
I'm still not going back to it. Don't get me wrong. Fuck that game.
yeah,
But basically, what you're saying is like not all games are created equal, so I feel like the price shouldn't be.
I agree. Cause like I don't know, like a game like Persona to me is like worth this 60. $60 value. But then you play like a game like Call of Duty, and even then, I don't even think that's worth it because all like a lot of that stuff is just reskins and like minor tweaks, like or like the Madden series, like Madden, FIFA, all that shit. Like that's the same game with five
That game
updates.
could literally just be like an annual subscription.
Yeah.
Like pay $30 every year and you just play because like that's literally it's roster updates and like slight tweaks.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. Or like what game was I gonna say? Fuck. What game was I playing the other day? Oh, like Mario Party. Like I'm really interested in Mario Party, but that's not a $60 game, bro.
True, it's not.
But I want to play it. But like I can't justify spending $60 on that.
Bro, if that was 30, I would have bought it. And I
Fuck
don't
yeah.
even and fuck Nintendo. Oh, did y'all see the fuck Nintendo merch? That shit is tough. I really want to get one, but I ain't trying to get snatched by Nintendo ninjas.
My gun works, so
Mm, true.
they can do what they want.
But yeah, I want some fuck Nintendo merch. That shit's tough. But yeah, no, the thing is like I can't see any game. Okay, that's not true. That's not true. I can see very few games on the Switch that I think warrant the $60 price. Like Strikers, sure, or Persona 5 Strikers, Octopath Traveler, like even and like Ultimate, understandable, even though Ultimate still has problems. But like or even like the Mario Raging Rabbids game.
I got Breath of the Wild, Raging Rabbids. Now that I've played it, I would pay $60 for it because I think I got it on sale for like 20 for like that and the expansion.
Well, I'm talking about the new one that's gonna come out.
Oh no, I'm gonna buy that just because I played the first, so I know it's actually a really good game.
Mhm.
But yeah, like I feel like most Switch games, like you look at it and like this isn't really
Yeah, because if you really think about what
like
the new
what I'm getting
part,
on this plus what I get for $60 on an Xbox or PlayStation. Come on,
hmm
fam.
yeah, because not only that, it's like if you look at the new Mario Party game, just that alone, it's literally they. I don't even know if they made any new games. All they did was just take all the old games and all the
Yeah,
old
they literally
maps
like went back
and
to the
just
old shit.
and then threw them together and then said pretty and like
Yeah,
that's it. Like that's not $60 worth of content.
yeah,
Like I could just go and play the old fucking Mario parties and do the same shit.
yeah.
I don't know. Like I think I mean it's not going to change because there's a market standard. People are gonna use it to get away with shit because AAA studios are always gonna say that our game was worth the time, and also just the fact that their budgets are gonna be because they're larger companies, their budgets are gonna be bigger even for games that don't actually need the resources. There's still gonna be things like that just because that's a business thing, and when you have a bigger team, when you get defects and stuff like that, it's more budget than what a smaller team can do because they're not as agile and as productive. So you're essentially gonna get these market standards because, just team sizes and stuff. But also because they do that so that they can meet deadlines, quote unquote. Although a lot of the times bigger teams don't even actually help you make deadlines. But that's different. Those are different stories. Either way, to me, I think it's really dumb and I don't really like it. I think it should be based off of the content of the game, not
I
the
feel that
the
too,
studio.
but you know, it would basically have to be some honesty to some studios to be able to like say, hey, this is how much content I have on my game. You know, I feel like a lot of people would still try and push it here and there. But
What if they didn't?
overall, yeah,
If they feel
bruh,
like this isn't $80 game or a $70 game, then add shit in there to make it a $70 game. Like,
bruh, people lazy, bruh. You know that.
yeah, I know that, which is why it's bullshit.
Yeah. I remember how much Kingdom Hearts used to be.
Well, original Kingdom Hearts was definitely worth whatever it was, like
Oh,
40, $50.
yes, 49.95.
Kingdom Hearts 3 probably should also have been that amount, but that's neither here nor there. It's just, it's kind of it's just frustrating that people are okay with the content that they're getting in some situations, and I'm just like, bro, the content you're getting is not worth it.
Yeah, hot trash. They literally trying to take arms and legs. And,
For something that aren't even worth gas prices.
whew, don't get me started.
But yeah, so I think that's everything that we have for gaming. So let's go to this week. Well, we had a couple of podcast suggestions in the Discord, and I guess we chose this one. So in Kentucky, there is a high school where during um an
It was
assembly,
it was like a male pageant.
yeah, let me bring up the story to make sure. But there's essentially an assembly that the high school girls would dance and twerk on the significantly older male
Bruh,
teachers.
I'm a, I'm gonna stop you right there too, bro. I kind of saw a video, and it was some guys, bro.
There's guys twerking too.
It was some guys twerking on these old guys. It's the male
Oh,
pageant, bro. It was guys
oh no.
twerking on the old guys, bro, in bras and underwear, bro.
Oh no. So yeah,
Bruh.
here's the story.
I don't kink shame, so good for them.
No,
I'm
it's
not.
there's wait, no, 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 no.
I'm
I
not,
do I do kink shame when it's underage
bruh.
people.
When it's high schoolers doing this on the old coach, bro. Like on the
You can
principal
kink shame
that is
that.
also the mayor, bro. That is a problem.
You
Yeah,
can kink shame that.
no.
Hold on.
Yeah, so I'll just go through this story because
Hey, go back out. Go
mm,
back out one, bro. Go to the left. No, like out off this page, and then go to the images, and then it's a
wait, where? I'm lost. I have no idea what you said. Anyway,
never mind. Just go ahead, bro.
yeah,
Just go ahead.
but yeah, it's essentially, uh, yeah, students who were very young were twerking on uh male uh male older or male teachers, and it it came to the spotlight of, well, pretty much everybody. And I don't even really know how to explain this one. Like, it was just it's just all bad.
It is all bad. Basically, like all the stuff that happened there, bro. The faculty, like the teachers and stuff, are supposed to tell like the board of education, like, hey, we out here messing up, bro.
Mhm.
And it's just like I said, bro. The principal was in on this. who's also the mayor of the county, bro. Like, bro, and like what I was trying to show you is like if you could go to the pictures, bro, you can see some of these goofballs like smiling at this crap, bro. Like my dude
Yeah.
got a big smile on his face about this crap. I'm like, bro, this is really good to you. Like you out here exposing these young men like this. Like I'm not shaming nobody on having like liking guys on guys, but it's a difference when it's yeah. This was just a whole bad showing. They went out bad.
Yeah, like even like this day right here is like in one video first posted on Instagram in October 2017, then shared in January, shows one male student dressed in bra, shorts, and wigs grinding on two other male students who sat in chairs in the middle of the gym while four students simultaneously throws a wad of what looks like cash into the air.
Oh nah, bro. This don't like, fam.
Bro, you see what I just sent you?
Nah,
Yeah,
bro. And
Do you
this
see
one
what I
dude
sent
was
you,
way
bro?
too excited, bro. The dude in
That's
the
what I'm saying.
yeah,
nah,
these
nah,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Boys
bro.
be
It's no
going
way,
out,
bro. It's parents there just thinking this is cool.
bro. It's people
Nah,
there thinking it's cool.
Yeah, it
nah,
was
bro.
it
What?
it's pretty bad.
The man over there clapping his hands about it, bro.
Bro, he is so hyped.
Like he even like full bent over and everything. Like that shit is not
Bro,
not
are they
kosher.
spanking one of them in these photos?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, bro. That
Yes,
was
they are.
also a thing was they were spanking him,
Ooh,
bro. There's a video of it, bro.
what?
Like the
Yeah.
news video that I watched with Rye. It she gonna send it to me. I'm gonna send it to y'all. I was
Nah,
like, bro, y'all is out here wilded. Like,
That
like
was
that's not kink shaming, bro. That's some sadistic stuff,
that's what
bro.
I was saying. I was like, bro, there's king shaming and then there's just some shit that's not cool. This
no.
is the
No,
not
this
cool.
is, bro. Why is the principal so happy, fam?
Bro,
Exactly,
he's
bro.
he's the principal and the mayor, bro. Remember that.
Yo, nah, that's sick. Like, if he's not fired, that's crazy.
Woo, I'm like, bro, y'all just got this man. Man.
Yeah. So, thanks that was delivered to us through Patrick and Murphy. So I hope you enjoyed this one,
Cause
cause
that's what, bro. That guy is technically a shitty ass person.
yeah. But speaking of shitty people, Chris, do you wanna talk about your two favorite people?
Mm, yeah,
Cause I
I
think
got you,
cause I think we got a double header for don't be a shitty person this week.
bro. It's a double header, and it's a continuation, of course, of my life, my true story of you know fuck Robert Wright, and now fuck the fucking probation officers and the Salvation Army, cause they ain't giving my money and they ain't telling me shit, and I'm okay with that. So, basis of this one is I still haven't heard anything about them paying me back, them sending me money, anything. I talked to these people last month in October. I waited till November to call them back. I'm like, bro, excuse me. Whew. All this happened months ago, right? So I should be getting paid now, right? Something, you know, y'all should have some information for me. So they, every time I've been on the Salvation Army in the past week, they haven't been picking up. Today they finally picked up, and I got into somebody, and basically they sent me to the violation officer, basically the person who's oversees, make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. But basically the lady said, "Oh, so what do you want?" I'm like, hey, like I'm the victim. I'm just trying to get some information because it's been forever and no one's been able to tell me anything. Well, I don't see that you called up here before, talked to nobody, nor myself. So I don't know what you're really asking for. I'm like, bro, this is what's going on. This is what I need. Please let me know. Well, you need to go talk to the general attorney about this, bro. I'm like, bro, that lady done did her job a long time ago. She told me all I need to know, and that y'all are handling this stuff. Y'all are handling this stuff. She's not with this dirtbag guy. She's not taking care of him. That's
Mm-hmm.
y'all's job. No, you need to go ahead and contact her because, well, all right, bye. Bro, click. Why doesn't anybody in this entire office want to do their job?
Cause we
Why? Why? They really want to see me in real life, bro. Like, I really think that. Like, I'm going to have to walk up on the probation officer for real, bro.
be like that
Now,
sometimes.
now I see why they made that show Misfits, bro. And all the probation officers got killed. Spoiler alert. But that show old. Whatever. I feel them. I feel them now. I'm like, bro, fuck probation officers, bro.
True.
Y'all so motherfucking dicks, bro. I'm not even
True.
on probation now, bro. I'm
True.
just trying to get some money. Shit. Again, do your fucking job, bro. That's what they're paying you for the big bucks or the little bucks.
They're
You ain't in
paying.
slavery.
They're paying them something. They're
They're
paying
paying,
them something.
they're paying you something, and you still there, bro. Do your job. Pick up the phone. Make sure that people coming through.
Hmm.
You know, do something. But
What
that's all.
did they say? Did you get that automated message saying that your conversation may be recorded? Because you should have said,
Bruh,
you know what? Fuck you. Fuck this done. Fuck Robert White. And I'm just
bruh,
letting y'all know this is some bullshit. And I'm very unsatisfied. Now
but
get that
really,
on a
bro.
recording,
Yeah.
asshole.
But I did hit up the general attorney and said that the fucking probation officer wasn't doing her job, and she also said that shit herself. So I said, all right, bro. At least somebody know I'm bitching right now, cause I'm fuming, bro. I'm like, this man owe me money. I need it, and I need it now.
True. Tell me they owe me money too. I'm broke.
I will. Everybody that listen to me bitch about this stuff, they owe all y'all money. If you're
Mm,
hearing this right now, they owe you money because I'm still bitching about it.
true.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. And like I can't be like too mad right now because every time I look down, I keep seeing this principal's face smiling at me, bro. And I'm like, bro, you're such a creep. You're such a creep, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. You have to put this man's picture on the screen right now for me, bro. Please. This guy got that creepy
No. That
smile.
shit's so weird.
Yo, he is such a creep. Don't be that guy either, y'all. Don't
Yeah.
be the probation officer, the violation officer, and don't be that principal.
Bro,
Because
for the
that
love
guy is
of
a creep.
God, please do not be the principal slash mayor.
Oh my god, bro. I know it's Kentucky, but you can't get away with everything, bro. Whew. That is something else. I'm literally gonna like hit up my uncles and be like, yo, so what's going on in Hazard? Has it always been like that? Like, y'all. I know y'all don't be over there, but I know y'all been there. I've been there, but just stay out. um, ugh.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
I
don't be them people.
feel
But on
exactly.
the main topic of DBASH today,
Mm,
if you haven't heard, it's kind of like DBASH and also on the sports topic, but a star receiver from the Las Vegas Raiders. Oh my
a,
gosh, I
f-
almost messed that up.
a former
But
star receiver.
former star receiver from the Las Vegas Raiders, Henry Ruggs III. Yeah, he messed up big time, real big time. He got in a car accident and it resulted in a lady and her dog dying. He was driving at 156 miles per hour while under the influence and ran into the back of the car and exploded the car. The lady and the dog died in the flames.
No, not
And
just that she died. She got stuck in a car and like burned to death in a fire.
burned to death.
Not to mention that his blood alcohol level was a 0.161.
Over twice the limit. And it's a lot to that shit, bro. Cause he's 22 years old. I'm gonna say this. I know when I was 22, yeah, I did some dumb shit, but
I ain't never killed nobody though.
I ain't
Just
never
saying.
killed nobody.
And there's a difference between doing dumb shit, like drinking too much and like throwing up at a bar, versus drinking that much, getting in a car,
And
and
just
going
flooring
160
it, bro.
miles an hour, bro,
Bro, so,
down a
so
city street.
That man nuked that
bro,
shit,
And
bro.
then there's people online that are like, well, at least he didn't like leave the crime scene. How the fuck was he finna leave the crime scene?
Bro,
how
he
the
was
fuck was
literally
he supposed to?
What are
you
y'all
His
talking about?
car is
bro,
fucked, bro. Like
he literally showed up in the fucking in the courtroom in a fucking wheelchair. How the fuck are you supposed to leave a crime scene? Crawl? Like,
bro,
get the fuck out of here.
that man over there hobbling. I gotta get out. Like, nah, bro. Like, if you actually see like the cars, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, I saw the picture of like the lady's car actually on fire, and then the end result of it is very sad. Ryan was over there crying about it, like, yo, like this is real bad. I said, yeah, it was very bad, and possibly he could face between 2 to 20 years.
Yep.
Um, and just in between. So he could serve 2 years. He could serve 20. He could serve something in
Nah,
between. You
he's
know.
getting
The
But
second he
we'll
killed that dog, that he's
yeah,
getting at least 15.
yeah.
It's quiet for
But
him.
and
that's
well and the thing is like they're saying that they might press more charges against him. Right now I think he has two
Oh no,
for
yeah, no, they're gonna be more because
yeah,
there's gonna be reckless endangerment. They're gonna go crazy like over that speed.
Mhm.
yeah, bro.
That's
That
crazy.
is excessive, bro. Like we were talking about earlier, like, bro, how fast have you ever gone? Have you even hit 120?
No.
While sober, this man was doing 160, drunk off the
Bruh.
bat,
Whoa, absolutely plastered.
and like
Bruh.
I just and like the people like defending him, like fam,
Man. The
they're like,
people
oh well, he's
defending
young
him
and
is
made a mistake. Like no, bro, that's not a mistake.
No, that's a series of bad decisions.
that is a series of horrendous decisions.
Yeah.
Like
Or like I saw somebody, I don't know if I sent it to you, Jess. Somebody was like, well, oh, I did send it to you. The person that was
yeah,
like, oh well, the Raiders released him immediately, but they took so long like to get rid of their coach, and I'm like, fam,
bro,
did
that's two different. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
One
Coach didn't kill nobody, bro.
right, he may have
nor
said
did he
some
actually break any laws. Like he's a dickhead, sure,
yeah. Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah. I
And
don't
like
know.
this, and
People,
like the thing is, like this happens every couple of years. I mean, maybe not people actually dying, but like these athletes like always get these DUIs. I'm like, bro,
Bro,
just
literally
download the Uber app.
bro, our safety on the Cowboys literally just got a DWI like 2 weeks ago. I was just like, bro, suspend him for
mm,
like I literally just said suspend him for 2 weeks. Like, do set an example. Like, this is not okay. Like, bro, you just because like being able to just being out there and having fun, sure, fine. Getting fucked up, why not? Go get like 6 bottles in the club. No one gives a shit. But do not like literally put yourself in a situation that not
bruh.
only endangers you, but endangers other people, and also literally fucking hurt your fucking team. Like, this is dumbest thing
It's
ever.
not even, it's
It
not even
is.
about the team. It's
It's
just
just
having common sense. But just get an Uber. Right? You make an insane amount of money.
Bro,
insane
get
amount of money, bro. You can hire your own personal driver in whatever car
But
that
like
you
even
want,
okay,
bro.
but like you don't even have to hire a driver. All you got to
Not
do
even that.
is put one of your homeboys on payroll. Like, listen, I'm in the league. It's me, you, and
Okay.
Ave, whatever. I'm gonna say, listen, Ave, I'm gonna pay you X amount every time we go out. You got to be the driver. That's it.
But no,
I'm drinking one beer and I'm smashing them
That's it.
waters,
but not
bro.
like Ryan even said something to me. Like I think she thinks that they're even partnered with those. Well, she knows that they're partnered with those ride services, so they can get those ride services, bro.
Hmm.
Like no problem.
But no, motherfuckers want to stun and pull up to the club in their own car and like look cool. But no
That's
one
what
gives a
I'm.
fuck. Dude.
That's what I'm saying.
I was
Like
like,
Let
if
your
you want,
homeboy drive your car. He
if
can
you
pull
want
up.
to do that, bro, yeah. I'm sorry, but guys, my dad gonna be driving us tonight because Craig got too drunk. But he's gonna be taking us in the Porsche, so we good.
bro, who even cares about get it like an Uber XL? That them motherfuckers
Shut
come
up,
in
man.
with like them boys come in with
Hey,
like the fucking Bentley and that shit. Like,
hey,
bro,
it
that's the
doesn't
shit
matter,
you
bro.
talking about.
Cause well, we talking the same shit, bro. Get a fucking ride. Don't make them dumbass like that shit. It really, as Shaq was saying, like yo, people defending him, blah blah blah. Like he made some dumb decisions, blah blah blah. Well, that decision led to somebody else to not even be able to make a decision.
True. Well,
You know,
their decision was to kill themselves or burn to death.
and
Those are the only decisions they really had.
that shit's sad, bro. It's like yo, like. It was, and I think it was a young female too, and her little
Sh-
dog,
She was
23 year old,
she
and
was
her dog,
23
bro.
years old. Yeah.
And it's like,
Then Aaron Rodgers ass, but that's a different
man,
story.
that is a wholly different story. But nah, that shit, bro. I was sitting there like that shit bad, bro. That shit real bad. Like, you gotta do better. And then for the people, excuse me, saying, "Oh, he's young," blah blah. Yes, he's young, but people tell you about that shit all the time,
Oh yeah.
and
But they're not.
and
His
it just
best friend. His best friend died in a car accident apparently in
yeah,
college.
exactly. Yes, bro. Like
You
he
know,
should know better than that.
and
Like,
like, and we gotta stop. We gotta stop using that. They're young. Like you're 22 years old, bro.
yeah,
Like
you're old enough to know that that's against the law.
you're not stupid.
You're
Like
not that dumb.
No,
Like,
well, we
you
don't
can
know
be
if he
dumb.
might be
well,
that stupid because he
he
did
might
it.
be he might be that stupid, but
He
youth
shouldn't be.
youth is an excuse for making a terrible decision that like everyone knows is a bad decision. He knew it was a bad decision. There was nothing about his age that told him like, oh, this was an okay decision.
Yep.
Because, like, honestly, it kind of reminds me of like when I first moved to Jacksonville. When I was Ubering a lot. Right at the beginning of COVID. I was actually on the beach road, and I had just picked somebody off. I took them 2 miles down the road. I dropped them off. And I was coming back down the same part of the road, and the road was obliterated. Apparently, a truck, which people had already been calling in, was speeding all the way down A1A, and he hit somebody, and that person flew into a pole and died.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
their entire car wrapped around this pole and died. And that's where I drove up on. There was shit all over the road. Cops was everywhere, and it was all because some dumb person was just speeding in a 30-mile-per-hour road. And I'm like, I think they were going like 70 or 80 or something like that in the 30.
Well, you said it's a semi. That's
No,
just a
no, no,
lot
no, no,
more.
no, not a semi, bro. Just a regular truck, bro. Just
Oh,
a
okay.
regular pickup truck,
I
bro.
mean, that's still a big ass car though.
Yeah, it is, but it's like, bro, like, what kind of sense do you have, bro? Like, one, like, someone say, yo, all that drinking, yeah, you can get impaired in this and that, but bro, you gonna know how fast you going sometimes. Like, ain't no way you already actually made it to just going 150, 156 at one point. You know, like I got drunk and I just started going 156, bro.
Bro, if you want to go 156, go take a trip to Germany in the fucking off season.
Yeah,
Go on the Autobahn. Have the fucking
right.
time of your life,
You
bro.
go rent that shit out. But like, hey, we in NASCAR. I got this shit rented out. We gonna try this shit out.
Right.
We got young Shaq about to teach us this A1 life, you know.
He about to
So,
teach us all about left turns, bro. He's a
bro, yeah, bro,
professional.
professional, hit the turns right.
Mm-hmm.
But
None of his left.
but no, that shit really fucked up. Like, you gotta do better for yourself. You gotta stick up for your friends and your family. Like, I know, like some of his people trying to look out for him, but like one of the tweets that Shaq shared with me, I'm like, bro, that this man done said like put his comments on do not respond, and people just quoting him like, bro, you were dumb. This
Yeah.
take, everything you're saying right now is dumb. I said, bro, you know better than that, and you can't stick up for a dumb mistake like that, especially when someone's dead because of it. Like, yes, hopefully he's sorry, but that's not gonna bring that girl back. That gotta make better decisions.
And rest in peace to Tina Tinter. I believe that's the victim's name.
Yeah, that's her
Right.
name.
R.I.P.
Rest
to
in peace.
Shorty. It's really
And
unfortunate.
very unfortunate. But young Henry Riggs is not in the NFL right now, so we'll see what happens out with this case.
Bro, honestly, he shouldn't be after this.
He shouldn't be, bro.
Like, you just
But
go find a job that doesn't allow you to buy excessive amounts of alcohol.
I'll say, bro, did he get his education before he left college?
No.
He's no, he's cooked. Like he's done with the league.
Oh
Even
yeah,
if he only gets 2 years,
Yeah, no.
he's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
And he's getting more than 2 years. I can tell you that.
I mean,
but I hope.
even if he gets, because like the problem is like even if he gets 2 years, he should the NFL should still suspend him for another 2 years. So that's 4 years
No,
out.
he's never gonna be in the league. That the NFL can't afford that.
Hmm.
They've made too many like mistakes that he's done for.
I would say I agree with that, especially like with the past 2 years going. They're trying to be a little bit more upholding.
Yeah, no,
Trying.
he's gonna be in jail for a while anyway. And I mean the thing is like there's not much you can fight with a DUI when your BAC is that high and you're going that fast.
Yeah.
There's not much they can say in court where a judge and like the fact that the 23-year-old girl and her dog died. There's not much that no one's really gonna feel remorse to be like, oh yeah, well we'll just give you 2 years because you're a football player. Like no, he's cooked, bro.
Also, he's black, so that also don't help him.
He's cooked.
But yeah. So, um, anything else on this topic?
I'm all good. I just had to not repeat again.
Prayers to
I'm
the
good.
victim's family. Prayers to Ruggs' family. Yeah, that's all I got.
Hmm. Also, don't drink and drive. Just get an
Just
Uber
Uber, bro. Just Uber. It's always worth it.
or Lyft. There's options.
Oh,
Es- Especially when you have the money. Pay when you're homeboys. If you have this much money, because I mean that's multiple lives ruined in the span of like a 10-second decision.
And for all the broke boys like me, get Lyft. They got
or
deals.
just stay at home.
Sleep in your car, fam. Like if it's that serious, sleep in your car. I slept in my car in Gainesville one time.
I have
Hey,
slept in my
but
car multiple times.
I'm gonna say this because a
Gabe needs
little
to be telling you to sleep
personal.
in the car. I don't know what he's
If
talking
you
about.
sleep in your car, please roll your window down. One of my uncles actually died sleeping in his car, so make
Well,
sure you roll your window down.
never turn the car
Yeah,
on.
don't run the car. Don't run the
Hey,
car while sleeping in there.
man, just
Yeah,
make sure you have airways inside your car. But
because so don't ever sleep in your car with the car on because that's still operating a car while
Yeah, they can get
intoxicated.
you.
Yeah, you and I don't know how key ignitions work, but I know or buttons work, but I know like, if you do sleep in your car, throw your keys in the back or sleep in the back. But try not try not to sleep in the actual passenger seat because they
Yeah.
will try and get you for that. I've known people who have gotten tickets for that.
Oh yeah, once your car is on, if you're sitting up front, they
They
can
weren't
they can charge
well,
you
they weren't
10
even so the car wasn't even on. Just the key was in the ignition.
in the ignition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and that's the thing is like I don't know how that works with cars that have push to start because technically just your keys in the car
In the
makes it
car.
it makes it essentially in the ignition. So I don't really know how that one works. But I know at least if you have a car that you still have to put the key in, never never have it in the ignition. Usually throw it somewhere in the car and just never turn it on. But yeah. So, yeah, don't drink and drive. So, I think that is all of our topics for the day. Um, do you guys have anything else?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, all right then. I guess we'll call it here. Uh, thank you everybody who came and watched. Thank you to my lovely co-host.
The-
I'm glad Shaq didn't pop a blood vessel. Um, and do you guys have any socials that you want to shout out to?
Not
No, it's me, your boy Jet Kamikaze. You can follow me on IG and Twitch at Jet_Kamikaze. Thank you.
No Twitter?
I didn't feel like doing it.
Hmm.
We got a podcast Twitter for that.
Yeah. So, um, follow us on the Poor Decision Podcast Twitter. Uh, this video will be up on the YouTube channel. Uh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We love all our subscribers and all of the comments, and we try and respond to all of our comments too, as well. For me, Truth55 on Twitch, Truth_Ave on Twitter, and check out the Discord. Uh, we'd love to have you. We love to have more podcast suggestions, and yeah, that's all I really got. Um, be good to yourself. Be good to others. Don't do dumb things unless they're cool, and don't hurt other people. And yeah, that's all I got. So, thank you guys, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.